I'm not afraid at starting an inexperienced middle linebacker for the 2023 Buffalo Bills. And you may be a little bit concerned. I know Bills Mafia has been discussing it, the loss of Tremaine Edmunds going to a different team. But keep in mind, we plugged and played Tremaine Edmunds when he was a rookie. And really, Tremaine Edmunds' best season here in Buffalo statistically was when he was a rookie. And again, I've been saying this for weeks, that this team, this Sean McDermott defense, puts the middle linebacker in the best position to succeed. And I really think this middle linebacker, you have to have speed, you have to have instincts, just the feel of the game to run around and make plays, right? The defensive line is so good. We got Von Miller, Daquan Jones, and this defense, Boogie Basham, Greg Rousseau, all these guys holding up things for this linebacker crew to fly around and make plays, to blitz, to drop back into coverage, to spy the quarterback. That is exactly what Tremaine Edmunds was. That sequoia tree in the middle of the defense, spying the quarterback, breaking on the ball, trying to make plays, force fumbles, all of those things. But you know what? Tremaine Edmunds just did not make enough big-time plays for the Buffalo Bills. I think early in his career, the Bills kind of always did seem to struggle stopping the run. And it wasn't really until last year that we solidified that and we were great at stopping the run. So throughout that career, Tremaine Edmunds was forced to shed blocks. Offensive linemen were definitely getting to him, and he was doing a good job being that long reach, filling up running lanes, and stopping the run ultimately for the Buffalo Bills. But again, now that this defensive line is established, now that we know that this defensive line can stop the run, it makes all the sense in the world to maybe get a little bit smaller, more athletic, speedier linebacker that could fly around and make plays. Plus, knowing that Josh Allen has progressed to the player that he's progressed to, Edmonds and Allen, they were both drafted the same year. We had no idea Allen in this offense would become what it is. And knowing that defenses, right, are pass rushing against Josh Allen, we're running up the score, we're forcing them to pass the ball as well. So we're basically taking them out of the run. There's no real need for that, right? And I think having a better linebacker against the pass in coverage, is definitely something the Bills should be eyeing up. Now, looking at both the players that are coming out, Trenton Simpson and Drew Sanders. If you've been following me, I did at one point have Drew Sanders ahead of Trenton Simpson because of his size, his 6'5", 230 frame, and he's athletic enough. He does good in coverage. His pass rushing ability, he's got strong hands. He's got good hand technique. 9.5 sacks last year against 6 nationally ranked teams. That's absolutely huge. But one other measurable that we have to take a look at here, although Drew Sanders is 6'5" and Trenton Simpson is 6'2.5", Trenton Simpson actually has longer arms. He's got a longer reach and bigger hands than Drew Sanders. And some of you may think, oh, those are just measurables. That's nothing. But still, it helps when it comes to block shedding. It helps when you're talking about sticking your arm out in coverage and trying to block the ball. Bigger hands allows you a little bit easier to catch the football. And I think that's something that the Buffalo Bills should eye up. Another reason why Drew Sanders fell to my number 2 linebacker for the Buffalo Bills is because of his missed tackle rate. He has the highest missed tackle rate out of all rookie linebackers coming out in this draft, Drew Sanders. So it's something to keep our eye on. I know the Buffalo Bills, we need those fundamentals, and losing Leslie Frazier, not having those fundamentals. I know Al Holcomb, a linebacker coach from Carolina when Sean McDermott was defensive coordinator, is now our defensive assistant. Bobby Babich is said to be doing great with their linebackers. As ex-safety coach, DB coach, helping out with the linebackers, progressing them into coverage. It's just the evolving of this defense and this offense and this entire team makes a lot of sense. Now, when you look at Trenton Simpson and his missed tackle rate, he's kind of right in the middle of the pack of all the linebackers coming out. And I know there's a lot of things that go into it. The other linebacker that is very interesting that the Bills should be able to draft way later in this draft, Dorian Williams. He ran a 4.4940. Trenton Simpson ran a 4.4340. I think these are things to keep our eye on here. They're fast. Dorian Williams is great in the coverage. He had interceptions, batted balls. I think he is one of the best linebackers coming out in this year's draft in coverage. He's kind of like a safety linebacker hybrid for the Buffalo Bills. And Dorian Williams has the highest missed tackle rate. He does not miss tackles. I think he's the best or second best out of all the linebackers, rookie linebackers coming out in this year's draft. So he's a great tackler of the football, which is absolutely great to see. And linebacker is such a crucial position for the Buffalo Bills. You have to come here and understand this defense. You're going to be the quarterback of this defense calling plays. And there are some in-house players that the Bills have discussed, right? And it kind of makes sense that Balin Spector, playing that role last year and did excellent filling in during the preseason and also when we were up in games. Balin Spector played at Clemson, right? He had to transition his NFL game from his Clemson playbook. And, you see Trenton Simpson coming from Clemson. I think a player like Balin Spector can help ease the transition for Trenton Simpson coming here to the Buffalo Bills because he already made that transition, specifically coming from Clemson to the Buffalo Bills defense. Trenton Simpson coming from Clemson, going to the Buffalo Bills defense. Makes a lot of sense. And I know Terrell Bernard is another guy that was tasked with learning both positions. I think he does fit both positions. He could back up Milano. He could play middle linebacker. I mean, this is about competition. This is about training camp. Who's going to win out for the Buffalo Bills at middle linebacker? And again, we could very well see other players. I mean, we signed Terrell Dotson, Tyler Matakevich, but I personally believe they're really here for special teams and backup roles. I don't really see us cementing them as a starter on this team unless they win out. They could very well win out. But to me, I think Trenton Simpson, a rookie, a plug-and-play player for the Buffalo Bills, surrounded by talent, Trey White, Dane Jackson, Kaiir Elam, Von Miller, Ed Oliver, Daquan Jones, Tim Settle, Greg Rousseau, Boogie Basham, AJ Epinesa, Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde. You are surrounded by talent. You are probably being put in the best position to succeed in the NFL as a rookie in year one. And I've been saying it. I really think this rookie linebacker could easily win Defensive Rookie of the Year. And guess who did that for Sean McDermott? Luke Kuechly, a rookie linebacker in Carolina with Al Holcomb and Sean McDermott and Trenton Simpson. I just like him. I like him. He comes from a great background. He grew up, had both his parents. His father did 10, 15 tours in the military. I just really think he fits the Buffalo Bills extremely well. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. The next video here, you're going to have a different background. I'm driving cross country here, actually driving down to the Florida Keys, but I'm going to be dropping videos each and every single day. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Please hit like, subscribe. Go Bills. Peace.